Back here again with some more Crash. Hopefully everyone's doing well here and at home. Hopefully I won't need to cough or get any water, although it feels like I probably should right now. So I think we had that discussion just now, class. Hopefully it was a good one. Probably something about the revelation we had with Rowan. We now know why. I don't know though. We know why she was putting on that makeup? Maybe she was just testing it out because we found out her boyfriend, whatever, lives hundreds of miles away in New York. So I don't know why she was trying to make herself, hey, most of the time you don't even need makeup. Come on, right? Come on. I always tell my wife, you don't need makeup. You don't need it. But she was trying to make herself look better, feel better for herself, whatever. So she was putting it on, but it's not like her boyfriend was going to be. Yeah. We do know why. I will pause. Hopefully I can remember. We do know why she was trying to make herself look better. Okay, never mind. We learned it yesterday. I answered my own question. Hopefully somebody had already, I know why. All right. Just in case. Okay, hopefully I paused it. But remember, she talks to him during second hour, she said. Like she probably should be studying or something. I think it was a study hall for her. But she's able to, I think, video chat him in library or something like that. So she is able to see him at school via video. All right, let's get to this. So we are with Jules. She is alone and she just grabbed the meatball truck because I think she's going to get caught because there are people down in the restaurant. What if, somebody has to come up for a minute? Maybe the dad can't take it and he comes upstairs and he's like, hey, you should be, whatever. Let's read. I walk slowly up the sidewalk, studying Ignatius from the back, trying to pretend that I'm just taking a walk on this cold evening in case any of the family or employees pop out the back door to take out trash. I get a decent look into the dining room window. People sit in the booths there now, enjoying pizza and beer. I look for Sawyer, but he's not in the dining room as far as I can tell. As I get closer, I try to remember all the things I wrote in my notebook and curse myself for forgetting to bring it with me. I do that all the time. Go shopping. I got a list. Sometimes I have it on my phone. Sometimes I have it on paper and I stop for a moment, push my hat back and give myself some more room to breathe. Top of the next column, around the scarf, and look inside as much as I can, trying to figure out the exact layout. I should have looked a few days ago when I was inside, but I had other things on my mind and didn't think of it then. Something seems off. I can't place it, but it doesn't look exactly the same as the scene. I can't tell what it is. I take a few steps closer, trying to stay in the shadows so that people inside won't notice me. I look all around the dining room, from the service station to the giant forks and knives on the walls to the antique clock with ivy all around the arrangement of the tables. Maybe that's what's off. The tables aren't quite in the same spot as in the scene I keep seeing. I narrow my eyes, but I still can't place it. My teeth start chattering, but I weave my way between a few cars in the lot, trying to get a closer look at the building itself. The back door flies open and I spin around, pretending to walk around a car. Uh-oh, what's this? Indoor recess.
Please excuse the interruption. Can the following students please
Oh,
head to the
no.
cafeteria? Ben Carr,
What?
Lillian Merritt,
Hey, I know
Sean
them.
Wilson,
I know all of
Kylie
them.
LeBrun, Jacoby Bonin, and Mackenzie Joler. Again, please head to
That's
the
our team.
cafeteria just for a minute, please.
Well, maybe you just heard your name on the intercom. Oh, is that embarrassing? I hope not. Probably. In middle school, I think everything can embarrass you. At least it embarrassed me. All right, back to this. Ooh, I see a swear word. All right, which of course I won't read. So we were just like, who is going to come out there? Who's going to come out there? Where were we? Right here. The back door is right here. Highlight. Boom. The back door flies open. I spin around, pretending to walk toward a car. I glance over my shoulder, and it's a short-haired blonde girl with heavy eye makeup carrying a trash bag. She props the door open with her foot and picks up a second bag, maneuvering them through the opening. The 15th, she's saying to someone in the kitchen. No, I could totally work Saturday. Not going to go to the dance. I need the 15th off. She lets the door close and walks over to the dumpster. Why is that capitalized? That should not be capitalized. Typo. That should not be capitalized. It's just a dumpster. That dumpster doesn't have a name like, the Auburn dumpster or something like that. It's just dumpster. This shouldn't be capitalized. Hoist the bags inside. She wipes her hands on her pants and pulls out a pack of cigarettes out of her coat pocket. You should not smoke. She flips out one out and lights it, taking a deep drag. Top of the next column. I crouch behind a car, stuck here until she goes back in, unless I want to risk her seeing me, appearing out of nowhere and walking away. A car pulls into the parking lot, and I turn to look at it. Its lights bouncing off me for a few seconds. It would have been better if I hadn't done that. It's Sawyer's mother. She takes one alarm to look at me, then hits the gas and pulls up to the back door of the restaurant. I bite my lip, not sure what to do. In a panic, I make a run for it, down the sidewalk into the neighborhood, and you can see what she says there. I mean, with good reason. Hopefully her scarf is up over her face and they can't quite tell. But hey, where's that meatball truck? I say when I'm far enough away, I keep running, turning the corner around the block to my meatball truck. Blank, blank, blank. And then I'm speeding home as fast as I can so I can get back upstairs, get into my pajamas, and establish my alibi. Oh, come on. You know what an alibi is, right? We don't have to go over that one. Probably don't have to. Very intelligent people in this room. I do want to point out what Alan said in the other class. He brought up a very good point, and it's one that we should talk about right now. Like, it seems like a lot of movies, books like to do this, but could it be that Jules is going to be the ultimate cause of the disaster? I mean, right then we saw her. She was driving like way too fast. She's trying to do the right thing. She's trying to save people. But is it because of her that she actually kills somebody? Now, that's the ultimate in irony. Irony. It's when the exact opposite of what should happen happens. For example, it would be ironic if, let's say you're late to school. Maybe you have 10 minutes to get there, but you get like a 15-minute drive. And you say, ooh, I'm going to take a shortcut so I can get there more quickly. But if you took that shortcut and for some reason, maybe there's an accident that way, and it actually takes you longer by taking the shortcut, then that is ironic. Another thing that could be ironic, I guess, is a reading teacher like myself. If I can't read, that would be sad, wrong. I'm not sure how I would get the job, but it's like a reading teacher who is like the worst reading teacher ever. A lot of people will get a nickname like Tiny, even though they're extremely large. That would be ironic. Irony. You ever see that in a test? Irony. Okay. Now you all are experts in irony. All right. Back to this. And we already know what alibi is, I'm sure. Thoughts fly through my head. Did I leave my fingerprints anywhere? No, I was wearing gloves the whole time. But the meatball truck's engine will be warm. The restraining order police will check that when they come after me, and they'll know I'm lying. Should I just tell the truth? What's my dad going to do? I park the truck, throw snow on the hood to make it look like it's been sitting there all day, which I know is stupid, but I'm not thinking straight. And then I fly up the stairs, hoping, pleading that there's no one up there waiting to catch me. The apartment is empty, just as I left it. I breathe a sigh of relief, hang up my winter things. 5 minutes later, the phone rings. Oh, that's so good. It would be a perfect time to stop reading right now. But we can keep reading. We are not. What? Oh, they're calling more people. This is unacceptable.
Excuse the interruption. Can the following people please head to the cafeteria?
This is unprofessional.
Sonia Abbott, Austin Accord, Lexus Eldridge, Tracy Blaisdell, Brendan Burgoyne, Morgan Butler, Elijah Carstens, Josiah Chapsey, Aaliyah Cirillo, Jane Delatesky, Lacey Dermody, Sophia Gary, Aiden Howe, Ryan Derwick, Blaisdell, and Joshua Lamprin. Again, please head to the cafeteria. Thank you.
All right, that's a lot of people. I heard a couple teachers in there too. Mr. Jurowitz, Miss Abbott. There was another teacher there too. Like, really? Do we have to interrupt class? Can't I don't know. There's got to be a better way, right? The whole building has to stop everything they're doing to hear a couple names. That was more than a couple names there, though. Oh, the delay. Let's go. Hopefully people are like, yes, read. I don't want to have happen what happened a few days ago. I stopped reading at a really good point for some people, the people who care. And literally in a couple classes, there were items broken. Furniture was moved. It was an ugly scene. So we better keep reading. I want to keep everybody as happy as possible. We don't need any more rioting. Ugly, ugly scene. Ugly, ugly scene. So let's get to it. The next one, chapter 24. I stare at the phone and then make a mad dash to check the caller ID. And it's a cell number, no name. The area code is local. And I don't know what to do. If it's Mr. Agnotti, I'll die. That's probably a telemarketer. But what if it's not? Oh my goodness. This is...
Mr. LeCompte, could you please come to the office? Mr. LeCompte, to the office. Thank you.
Can we continue? All right. Doesn't Mr. LeCompte, do they have a cell phone for him or something? Anyways. All right. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Too late. Let's go. We're just trying to read here. Okay. The next one. Thank you for being so patient. 24. Where were we? That just messed up. Okay. Probably a telemarketer. But if it's Mr. Agnotti, I don't want him to leave a message or worse, try the restaurant line and get my dad. That decides it. I lunge for the phone and pick it up, forcing myself to control my voice. Top of the next column. Hello, I would say, like my mother would say. There's a momentary silence on the other end, and I think it must be a telemarketer after all. And then, in a puzzled voice, Jules? I die inside. Yes? I say, my voice filled with air, not just because of the exertion of lunging halfway across the room. It's Sawyer. Look, what the heck are you doing? No, I'm silent and guilty, but I'm going to fake it. What are you talking about? My mother saw you. Saw me where? In the parking lot tonight. Come on. I hesitate. Dude, I've been homesick for 2 days. I know that. That doesn't mean you weren't out in our parking lot 20 minutes ago. He knows that, he said. He noticed I was sick. I feel a surge of confidence bordering on recklessness. You're sounding a little paranoid, Sawyer. Why exactly would I be in your parking lot in the freezing cold when I'm sick? You tell me. This is an extremely weird conversation. He pauses, and I think I hear a soft laugh. Yeah, pretty weird. His voice goes back to normal. So, you really weren't there? I sigh. Oh, Sawyer. I say, and my voice sounds all throaty. Almost, oh my gosh. Seriously.
And at this time, we'll take Chloe LeBlanc, Thomas LeBlanc, Anita Legier, Jackson Lewis, Maria Post, Broden Roderick, Maxter Steed, Mr. Steed, Benjamin Sullivan, Molly Tardy,
This is comical.
Cole Wanberg, and Gabrielle Williamson to the cafeteria, please. Thank you.
Okay. This is comical. Like, we read a page, I'd have to stop. All right. Perfect. Okay. I mean, it was getting to be a really good scene, too. Jeez. I mean, my personal opinion, I mean, I think the book is taken off. It's getting really good now. I hope you feel the same way. All right, let's just finish up here pretty soon. But my gosh, look at this. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. So we were at the bottom here. Yeah, see that word there, which is new for me. I blink at my reflection in the computer screen. Now he laughs sheepishly. It's another way to say like shyly. He's shy. Okay, so my mom's the paranoid one. Top of the next column. Sorry about that. Where are you? He says, and I wonder if he's not sure or if he's afraid to tell me. I'm out for the moment. Don't worry, I'm not going to stalk you. Look, since I've got you on the phone, I say carefully, I wonder if you've given any more thought to the little thing I told you about last Sunday. You know, the thing where there's going to be a crash and I'm kind of trying to save your life and you think I'm insane. Because to be honest, I could really use your help. Jules, no, he says. And I can hear a hint of annoyance in his voice. I mean, yes, I thought about it, and no, I'm no longer thinking about it. And it's really weird and creepy. And I was hoping you'd move past that too, top of the next page. And maybe we could just pretend it didn't happen. I nod, phone plastered to my ear. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, well, suddenly I get all choked up because it's all so newly real to me and so weirdly fake to him. And I can't stop the emotion because I'm just mired in it. All right, mired, it means like, like waist deep or maybe like even neck deep, like it surrounds you. This thing is running my entire life, but it's just a tiny blip in his until one day, bam, and then it's over for him. None of this is fair in any way. Boom. Highlight that. We will put a pin in it, as they say. I think we got a couple pages read while the announcements were going on, but wow, weird one. All right. Have a good